one would you want?
Oh, or there's a third option.
Tell me.
And it includes no men. Can you believe it?
That's not really
Oh my God. Hold
no.
on though. Let me cook for a second. Yeah, let me cook. There's nothing wrong with the word independent. I know that that's a trigger word, right? But right now, while you're on your square, while you're doing your business, what is so difficult about saying, I'm not ready right now for a long-term relationship? It's okay to want marriage. You will have marriage, but maybe right now isn't the time. And so we can't say, is it unrealistic? You might find the love of your life, but right now, a little bit, because you're on your square. Just like he said, Americans, right? Americans don't have the means to afford housing and build families. Okay, then that may mean that you're not in a space where you're equal with your peers. So it's okay to have fun. It's okay to, date a little, but we don't have to worry about marriage right now. That is why Americans are marrying later, and that's okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna take it back to what her question actually was. Okay. No offense, that's no offense to nobody. But I was trying to get on to the point of what you were talking about, okay? It's not an ego thing. It's really not. If you're in a dating process and marriage is something that you want, time is important. And the reason why it's so important is because it validates a person's presence in your life. Yeah. It validates their position in your life. So if you know you don't have the time, if you know that because of work or whatever your career is, you won't have the time to give to that person, then it sends a message to them that they're not important, or that the relationship or the dating experience is not important. So if you know you don't have the time, take a break from it. But it is very important, regardless of how much work you do, because I own 3 businesses and I don't care about those. I don't care about that. When it comes to my relationship, my man is going to get my time. He's going to get my time. Now, those things are still important, but we also have to understand that if we lose those things, what do we still have? If we lose those things, then we still have somebody that's there for us, somebody that's there to support us. So we do want to validate their presence in our life.
See, I also think, just real quick, I think the issue a lot of times with that mindset is that people be thinking, okay, once I get to a point in my successful career, I'll be ready. And I can just flip the switch and be a domesticated woman. It don't work like that. You have a domesticated mindset. You're ambitious too, but you have that mindset. A lot of people are just focused on my career, my job, my money, and then when I get to 36, 37, you know what? I done got the house I want, got the car I want, make the money I want. Now I'm ready for a man and I can be a domesticated woman. It don't work like that. You gotta learn that as you grow up. It's an adaptation that's necessary. And if you don't believe me, ask a lot of these women who are super successful right now and waited, and ask them how their life is going and how they feel about, damn, if I could go back, would you do something differently? I guarantee you, 9 out of 10 of them would say yes. If I could go back, I would do a lot different.
So Mike had said something earlier. He had started going in a particular direction that I would kind of, at least for a brief moment, kind of continue to go in.
Sure.
Because one of the things that a lot of the women that come up here and say also is that they're bosses. And I'm gonna be honest, looking at my own family, black women boss the fuck up right now. And I love it. But being a boss comes with some responsibility.
Yeah.
So the black men that I know are bosses, that are bosses, especially in romantic relationship, there's almost an expectation because of their position to put their partner in position. It doesn't mean that they have to do everything for them. It does mean that they're expected to put their partner in position to succeed. Whether that's paying for school, whether that's supporting them through another degree or a transition in jobs. I guess I'm wondering, and maybe it's because this recent burst of success is like newer. What is it about black women in these new positions of power and it seeming so unattractive to put a black man in position to win?
Talk about it.
Okay. When you say it like that, when you say it like that,
when Mike, and I'm not even talking about, I'm not talking about settling for a bum. I'm talking about if you meet a man who you make more money than, because that's becoming more common, right? And if you're a boss, if you own your labor, if you set your hours, you got a business. If the man is a good man, a man who don't put his pride before caring for you. Okay. Hey, babe, I got a position, but I need you to go to school for it.
Okay.
I'm a send you to school. It's a 2-year program. I need you to learn how to run books. We'll start you out at 65,000. We'll work it from there. You put him in position to stand on his own square, and then he can put you in position to kind of step off your some. You feel me?
You
like
know?
what is so wrong with that?
I think